Hey guys, I'm Alex Blasevich. I just finished up my freshman year at Wheaton College, right outside Chicago, Illinois. And today I'm gonna let you all know a little bit about my side hustle, caddying. Before we get started, let me just tell you a little bit about what that exactly is, for those of you whose knowledge of caddying doesn't go past the movie Caddyshack. So yes, you are gonna be carrying clubs, but it's a little more than that. You're going to be raking sand traps, picking up divots, tending the flag, running mini errands, and at the end of the day, you're just going to want to be the friend of whoever you are caddying for. Now I'll let you know how exactly I got into caddying. So I was 12 years old, and my parents said, Alex, this summer it's time to get a job. And at first I'm like, whoa, I'm kind of young for this. Most places, I would say, in the US aren't going to be hiring 12-year-olds. That is legally. Caddying, however, is a job that you can do when you are younger. Now, I'll lay out the steps of how exactly you get started caddying. So first of all, you are going to need to be certified, and what that means is generally showing up to your local golf course or country club and taking both a class and a short written test. Pretty easy, usually takes only one day. And once you have that, you actually are ready to go. So you've just gotten your certification and you're ready to start caddying. You show up to your local golf course and country club, and here's where things get a little difficult. The very first times that you start caddying, you're actually going to probably have to show up and either wait in line behind other caddies or show up and wait to get selected by a member. And as you start caddying, it may be challenging to wait. This process can take either minutes or at times hours, and I'll tell you right now that towards the beginning, I actually ended up waiting many hours and then leaving home. But don't be discouraged by that. Eventually you will get picked. And after you get that first round under your belt, you're gonna be super confident. Before we get into some of the details of how caddying works, how you get selected, how you continue to line up jobs, I'll let you know what some of the perks are. So I love golfing. And at most courses on Mondays, you actually can play for free. This is a huge benefit, okay? Secondly, you're gonna be making lots of great connections. I'll get into this a little bit more later, but I've made so many connections that have actually presented me with further job opportunities in the future, non-caddying related, but we're gonna be hoping that caddying isn't your only job unless you look into going professional. Thirdly, and one of the hugest perks of all is called the Evans Scholarship. If you work your way up and eventually become an honors caddy, after graduating high school, you can actually receive a full ride scholarship to many state universities. You do have to qualify financially. This is need-based, so take that into account, but it is a huge perk to caddying that should motivate you as you start working. During your first few jobs, you're gonna be a new caddy, but you want to treat yourself like you've been here forever. You want to work extremely hard, hustle, show a great attitude, just be a friend to whoever you're caddying for, put a smile on your face. And here's the thing, that won't go unnoticed. The golfers or the members will recognize your hard work and they will start recommending you to other golfers, or they'll tell the pro shop, hey, you got a great caddy right here, you should hook him or her up with future jobs. And this really, really, really is important to lining yourself up with future jobs. As you begin to caddy and continue caddying, ultimately your goal is to set yourself up with jobs where you don't have to wait around. In my later years of caddying, I actually never showed up to the golf course without knowing that I had a job lined up for me, and that was huge. Saved a ton of time. All right, I know this is the part you've been waiting for, right? Show me the money. That's what you're all here for. For anyone who's a beginner, the going rate is generally going to be $30. At least that's what it was for my club. Now this doesn't include tip, but that is going to be the bare minimum that you are making. Take into account that you will be out on the course for roughly 4 hours. That doesn't include wait time, so factoring that in is going to be a little bit difficult. I'll tell you right now that I never made less than $40. I averaged around $60 a round, and at times over the course of a weekend I made up to $300. That's some pretty good money, untaxed. Yes, caddying definitely is about making money, but it's also so much more than that. trust me, the opportunities that you will make doing this are huge. You have to think about what kind of golfers or members you're going to be caddying for. Generally speaking, these are people who are very successful, who are driven, who know other people, and at the end of the day, they're great guys too. So they will want to help you in your future as well. I actually got my first job internship through caddying in a way, because over the years I made connections that led to more connections, and continued building my reputation, which eventually landed me a job. Just to recap, caddying is going to be something that's physical. You're going to be out on the course, you're going to be working hard, and at the very beginning it will be tough to continue to motivate yourself at times, but trust me, working hard, putting a smile on your face, and really just trying your best to serve your golfer will land you so many more opportunities to caddy in the future, and it will definitely increase your pay as well. So if you're someone who's willing to work hard, work your way from the bottom to the top, and at the end of the day, make some great memories and lasting relationships, caddying is definitely for you. Before we wrap up this video though, I'd love to give a shout out to the College Hustle. Just a big thanks for having me on here. They're great guys who are going to continue to put out some quality content. I hope you like this video both literally and figuratively. I hope that you subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comment sections. I'd love to connect with you guys. The College Hustle would love to help you guys out as well. So thanks for listening, and I hope to see you out on the course.